Hello and welcome to Ashland High School. I'm Carl Mugline here on the Infinity Sports Network, bringing you live to Ashland High School as the Ashland Grizzlies take on the Caveman of Grants Pass. All right, tip-off is almost immediate as the teams have come out to line up. For the Grizzlies starting, it'll be Ethan Jones, Walker Shibley, Colin Malcolm, Jack Feinberg, and McCain Ellis. For the Cavemen, Appling, Weiss, Ryan, McKinley, and Cotton. And the tip is off, and it's won by the Grizzlies, controlled by Jones in the backcourt by the Grizzlies, and now it'll be moved up by Walker Shibley. And now it's sent over to Jones and back over to Shibley. Shibley was a little under the weather and was having some issues over the last few games, only averaging 4.5 points in the last 4 games. But he seems to be back to full health, and he finds Jack Feinberg in the corner for the 3-ball to get the Grizzlies off to a good start. Jack Feinberg, one of only 2 seniors on the team for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies have 2 seniors rostered in total, while on Grants Pass experience is everywhere. 8 seniors for the Cavemen. Now the Cavemen have the ball in possession. The Grizzlies lead 3-0 with 7:27 to go, and it's moved inside. That's going to be Sean Ryan, and he hits the pair. And now bringing it to 3-2, the Grizzly lead. Here's Malcolm bringing it the other way for the Grizzlies. Lengthy 6'5" forward, kicks it out to Shibley. Shibley up for 3, no good. And Cotton will take it back the other way, and he hands it off to Weiss. Weiss sends it all the way across court. It'll be over to McKinley. And that'll be no good on the 3-pointer. It's rebound by Jones, and the Grizzlies will bring it back the other way. A minute is elapsed here at Ashland High School, and the Grizzlies lead 3-2 over Grants Pass. And Malcolm is down on the baseline, but he brings it back. Finds Shibley up high. Shibley takes a dribble, and then brings it over to Jones. Jones now over on the other side. He drives, puts up to Malcolm. Malcolm over to Shibley. And the Grants Pass holding tight on their defense, not allowing a lot of holds, but here is one, and Malcolm will take the 3-pointer, basically uncontested, but he misses that. Not his best shot, Colin Malcolm. The 6'5" forward, where he's going to get his points, definitely in the paint. That's where he's going to be looking. Averages 13 points per game so far this season, the leading scorer for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies will inbound after it went out off of Grants Pass, and it's Feinberg on the inbound. And Shibley will have the ball now. Stops, and sends it over to Feinberg. Now Feinberg drives, but stops, moves it out to Malcolm, now over to Shibley. Shibley dribbles, fakes, puts the ball up, no good. Rebound again by Shibley, up off the glass and in. Walker Shibley with his first pair in the game, and the Grizzlies lead 5-2, 2 minutes have elapsed in the first quarter. Grants Pass now with the ball, pressure from the Grizzlies, but Grants Pass easily escapes it. And it is sent out of bounds. The pass from Ryan goes out, and the Grizzlies will get back possession. The inbound man will be Jones. Pressure from Grants Pass, but they fairly quickly back off, and Shibley will bring it up and send it to Jones. Now Jones is working on Weiss, and it's back out to Shibley. Shibley now. Stops, looks for Ellis, no good. Weird bounce, and it's picked up by Shibley. And he throws it out, and it's knocked out by Grants Pass. Good hustle play by Shibley to pick up the loose ball. Missed pass, but they make up for it, and Feinberg will be the inbound man. Feinberg inbounds, finds Jones. Now over to Shibley. Shibley over to Malcolm. Malcolm now holding. Here's Malcolm. Hand off to Feinberg. Feinberg dribbling, baseline. Kicks out to Jones. Jones, no good. And it'll be rebounded by Malcolm. Malcolm working hard, and he'll be fouled down low. Malcolm will shoot 2, and the foul will be called against Grants Pass, and the culprit for that foul, and it'll be on Cotton, number 33. It is his first foul, the first foul for him, and the first foul on any player on either team. Malcolm will shoot a pair. He has 0 points so far, but it's pretty early. Just 5:11 still left. First one goes up, no good, and Grizzlies keep a 5-2 lead. And it's Malcolm with his second. And Malcolm makes it. Gets his first point, and it was 6-2 the Grizzly lead. They lead by 4, just 5:08. Still 5:08 remaining in the first quarter, early on in this one. Pressure from the Grizzlies. And it is held by Ryan. Ryan gets it picked off, and Shibley leads them the other way. With speed, it's Shibley. Up for Malcolm, tries to throw the alley-oop. Can get it to go, and it goes out of bounds. maybe trying a little too hard on that one. Walker Shibley looks like he has quite a bit of energy, though, coming back from some type of illness. Now he's back in full energy, looking for something to happen. The Grants Pass Cavemen so far are 8-13 and 4-8 in conference play, but do sit in the 36th spot in the 6A rankings. That would put them in a play-in game, and the last spot possible in a play-in game in the 6A conference. So this is a big game for them. Less so for the Grizzlies, who are likely to be the 5 seed in the Midwestern Conference and pick up a play-in game. And the shot will be hit by Ryan on the other side, and Grants Pass brings it, and it is a 3, so now Ryan has 5, and the Cavemen trail by only 1. It's Malcolm in the corner. Malcolm drives baseline, puts it up, no good, and it'll be rebound the other way, and brought the other way by Ryan. Ryan sends it up, and it's McKinley. McKinley tries to put it up, and he does. Shot's no good, but the foul will go against Shibley. 4:08 remain, and Grant's Pass will shoot 2, and with a chance for the lead. And McKinley will be the shooter. 4:08 remaining in this one. 6-5 the score. McKinley hits the first one, and then we have a tie game. Still has another one to shoot. And out is coming Appling, and in will come Hanley. Hanley is a 6'2 junior, one of the few juniors on the squad. McKinley will shoot his second, 6'1 senior. Makes it, and it is 7-6. The Grizzlies trail with 4:08 remaining. A quick 5-0 run brings the Cavemen up with the 1-0 lead, and the Grizzlies are coming the other way. Malik Pippa is checked into the scoring table and will come in for the Grizzlies soon. Now Feinberg with the ball. Feinberg working, looking for the screen from Ellis, and continues, but now it's Shibley. Shibley looking around, doesn't find anyone, finds now to Malcolm. Back over to Shibley. Shibley guarded by Hanley. And as Shibley goes down, he gets it stripped away, and they say it goes off of Shibley. Pippa will come in, and he is taking out Jones to the backcourt and making it Pippa and Shibley. Pippa has come on strong of late. He had 8 points versus Crater recently, as well as picking up 11 versus Churchill, so he's had some late impact. But just as sophomore as he and McCain Ellis, along with Peyton Fuller and Jake Hansen, giving the Grizzlies 4 sophomores. And the Cavemen come back the other way and get the score. McKinley now has 4 on the night, and Grizzlies trail by 3 with 3:17 remaining in the first quarter. Now a 7-0 run for the Cavemen, but trying to end it is Ellis. Ellis can't, and we're off the other way by Grant's Pass, and the rebound is gotten by Ryan. Now it's Ryan in the paint. He kicks it out for Weiss. Weiss off the rim, no good, but the offensive rebound's picked up by McKinley. And the shot is put up by Ryan. He picks up 2, and he'll get to shoot 1. As the Cavemen now at 11-6 lead, 2:55 remaining. Remember, this game was 6-2 at one point, but quite the run here from the Cavemen. And here's Ryan. He'll be shooting. He has 7 on the night, and make that back to that 8th. A 3-point play completed by the senior, the 6'1 senior forward. Big thing for the Cavemen, though, is they don't have much size, so that could be something interesting to watch later in the game. For the Cavemen, they have a single player at 6'3", that's Larry Cotton, while the Grizzlies have 4 players reaching 6'3" or above. That could be a big one here as we move on in this game. 20 seconds remaining in the timeout as we are below 3 minutes remaining in the game. 6-12 the score, the Grizzlies on the trailing end. A 10-0 run by the Cavemen, bringing them with the 6-point lead. Quite the run from the Cavemen, and for the Grizzlies just have not been able to hit any of the shots they have been, and they will try to find a way to get it in. So far, a fairly clean game. A couple fouls for the Grizzlies, 1 for the Cavemen, but nothing too chippy so far. 2:55 remaining in the first quarter. Shibley will be the inbound man for the Grizzlies. Full court pressure coming in from Grant's Pass. Pippa will escape with speed. Now Pippa moving towards the hoop. Throws it up, and they will call a travel on Pippa as he drives towards the hoop. And the Grant's Pass will pick up the ball after the Ashland turnover. The inbound man is McKinley. And it's out to Weiss. And now McKinley. A lot of pressure from the Grizzlies. Now going to the hoop is Cotton. Good defense by Ellis to keep him away from the basket, and the shot goes off the glass harmlessly. Now Feinberg, he'll drive, goes straight to the hoop, but it'll be short, and the rebound is picked up by Grants Pass, and they bring it the other way. But now Shibley with the steal, he picks it off as it goes to McKinley. Shibley up to the hoop, and he throws it up to off the glass and in. Shibley picks up the points, and it'll be a foul on McKinley, and it will be Shibley with 4 now on the night. At 8-12, the Cavemen lead now, and Shibley with the chance to make it a 3-point play. Jeremiah Hasenkamp comes in, and he will check in, taking out Jack Feinberg. Hasenkamp is a junior as well, just 5'9", and the guard. Shibley will shoot, trying to make it a 3-point play. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Shibley makes it. Shibley now at 5, more than he had all game last time against Springfield, and just 1 less than he had against Crater. He seems to be feeling much better today than he had been in some previous games. And the inbound play is moved out to Hoy. Hoy. Pressure by Grizzlies, and a mental mistake by Cotton as he lets it through his hand, and the Grizzlies will pick it up trailing just by 3 in this one, and in comes Dominic Meads, and out comes McCain Ellis for the Grizzlies. The inbound's coming from Shibley. He throws it up to Pippa. Pippa almost into the backcourt, but he keeps it in, and it is now Hasenkamp with the ball. Here's Hasenkamp. Hasenkamp down to Shibley. Shibley guarded fairly tightly, finds the screen from Meads, and now looks over to Pippa, who brings it over to Hasenkamp. Now Hasenkamp working over to Shibley. Shibley up high, continuing to work, picks up the screen from Meads. Can't find a pass off of it. Hasenkamp now to Pippa. Pippa working up high, kick out to Shibley. Long offensive drive for the Grizzlies. 1:40 remaining. The Grizzlies trail 9-12 against the Grants Pass Cavemen. Hasenkamp tries to find someone down low, but he can't. And McKinley brings the other way, and they call the blocking foul on Pippa, and Pippa will take the foul, and it'll be McKinley going to the free throw line. He has 4 on the night, at 8 for Sean Ryan. Those two the only Grants Pass Cavemen to score so far. 9-12 the score. The Cavemen in the lead, and 1:32 the time in the first quarter. And here's McKinley looking for his 5th point of the night. And it is no good, and the score stays at 9-12. Now, Grants Pass fell behind quickly, 6-2, and then had a 10-0 run where the Grizzlies had picked up the last 3 points. And McKinley won that streak, and he picked up a quick free throw. And Stanley Graham will check out Walker Shibley, and as possibly a pressure set coming from Coach Keaton Gregg for the Grizzlies, as Graham and Pippa often the pressure backcourt for the Grizzlies when they look to create chances. Here's 1:32 remaining. Pippa inbounds, and it's Hasenkamp, the inbound man. 0 streamers on the court as Malcolm is also out. Excuse me, Malcolm in the corner, the only senior on the floor. Here's Pippa with the ball. Pippa will drive, now kicks out to Hasenkamp, up to Graham for the 3. Graham hits it. Stanley Graham, at only 5'6", hits the 3. He has had some games of brilliance, including one where he had 12 against Phoenix so far this season. Now McKinley. It's kicked up to Stein. Stein will nail it. And Ryan Stein with the 5'10" senior hits the 3. And with a 4-point lead, Grants Pass as we enter the final minute of the first quarter. Here's Malcolm. Continues to work down low, but he kicks it out to Hasenkamp. Hasenkamp can't hit it. Rebound Grizzlies. Now Malcolm, long 2, hits it. We're calling Malcolm with his second and third points on the game with that shot. 40 seconds now in this game. 40 seconds now in the quarter, 33 seconds now. And Grants Pass holding the ball, and it's Stein. Grants Pass will hold for last shot. Continually dribbling is Stein. Putting it over to Musser over in the backcourt, and Coach Houston of the Grants Pass Cavemen calling for 10 seconds for the play to go. We are at 13 now, and it's Musser. Musser with 10 drives, and it's knocked away by Graham, but it's picked back up. They try to throw it across, and that was a pass by Hanley that went out running over McKinley, with just 3.9 seconds remaining in the quarter. It'll be quite the miracle if they can get anything off. Pippa will look, finds Malcolm, 3 seconds remaining, 2 now, and he will throw it up, before the buzzer, and no good. And the Grizzlies trail 14-16 at the end of the first quarter against the Grants Pass Cavemen. So far in this one, from Grants Pass, two key sources of offense, Sean Ryan and J.C. McKinley, while Stein also has a 3 for them. The Cavemen with 6.